and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today we are going to look at designer series paper and using it and loving it instead of saving it. I am guilty, hands up. I tend to get designer series paper, absolutely love it, and keep it and don't use it. So we are going to use it and we're going to make a very simple one sheet wonder. So we are using the lovely Share What You Love Speciality Designer Series paper. They come in, as you can see, they are 12 by 12 sheets, so you can cut it into 6 by 6s and you get 4 out of 1 sheet. So this is basically using a quarter of a sheet, but we're doing it at 6 by 6. You could use any of the papers out of the 6 by 6 packs as well. So the first cut we are going to do is at 1 1/4 inches. So we're going to take 1 1/4 inches and we are just going to cut that straight off, and then we're going to cut that one in half at 3 inches. So let's cut that in half at 3 inches. Like that. Okay, so that gives us 2. We are then going to take the other piece and we are going to cut the remainder piece into 2-inch strips. So 2 inches, 2 inches, and 2 inches. So we have 3 pieces which are 2 inches. So that gives us 4, and then this one we're going to cut down on the diagonal. Now, to cut onto the diagonal, what you need to do is, because we want it to go on the bottom side of the card, so we're going to take this edge and literally line it up with the groove and line the other bit up on the groove. Now I'm actually going to stand up for this because my lights are very bright and I want to actually get it as accurately as I can, standing up over the top. Okay, now I find because we're doing it right onto the points, what we need to do is I put the blade in the center and then work up and then work down, and then it ensures that your bottom is as sharp as you possibly can. So that gives you another 2 pieces, okay, which will go down on the bottom. So we have 6 pieces, which will give us 6 different cards. So let me put the trimmer away because we don't need that now. And I am going to take out, just to go through it again, you have got the 3 pieces of 2 inches, like this, and what did I do? Oh yes, and then this one obviously, which is cut into the triangle at the top, and then these 2 pieces down on the side. So you're using everything out of your 6 by 6 sheet. So you want 2 pieces which are 3 inches by 1 1/4 inches. So that's this one. Sorry, that's these ones. 3 inches by 1 1/4 inches. 2 pieces at 4 3/4 by 2 inches. And the last one, which is 4 3/4 by 2 inches, and you're just going to cut it in half. I will put the details over on my blog, so have a look in the description box and you will see all the details below so that you don't have to do it, or you can just stop the screen there and cut it up. But it's a very simple one to do. So now we are going to, I'm just going to put a piece of scratch paper. What I have done is I have done exactly the same thing, but I have cut some little mats which are 1/8 of an inch wider. So each piece is 1/8 of an inch wider than the actual DSP. Okay, so we can mat each one of these. Okay, so we need to mat those on each one of them. I'm not going to show all of this now because we are going to do some projects using all of these pieces, but I wanted you to be able to cut them quite easily first as a simple one sheet wonder using all of the 6x6 for various different cards. Okay, so we've got that one there. We would have this one on here like that. It's going to come in on there. And we've then got this one, which is going to come in like that. Okay, so that will give you your 6 cards. Okay, now what you can do is you don't have to make 6 cards. You can make less because we can put them like that, and then that will give you 2 cards. We can put these diagonally, that will give you 3 cards, but it gives you an idea of what you can do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back on some other videos, so this doesn't take too long for you, and we're going to make some cards and things together using this. The great thing about this particular design and the way we've cut it is that it will actually work with, and I'm going to get one out so that you can see, it will work with our, I'm going to take my little box because I've made my box for them, as you know, our note cards and envelopes. Now, on note cards and envelopes, you get 20 note cards and coordinating envelopes for £6, which is absolutely amazing. So you can see that this piece has been designed to fit perfectly with just a little gap onto the note cards. So we can use this, and we're going to use it for some projects with the note cards. It will also fit perfectly on a standard card base as well. So have I got a standard card base here? Possibly. Yes, I have. Let me have a look and see what we've got on here. So this would be, although it's got the wrong mat on it, but this would be our standard mat and card base. That's a little bit small on there, but you can see that, let's take the larger one, that will fit on perfectly on there. That's actually smaller, but is that a bigger one? That's the size we're looking for. Okay, so that's our standard card and mat, and you could see that also will fit perfectly on there. So it will work on 2 different styles, and as I say, I'm going to come back with some projects so that we can then make some lovely cards using this one sheet wonder. So look out for the projects which will come over the next week. So thank you so much for watching me, and do look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.